game came and went. No WNBA Players Union strike was present. And now this morning we get this word of Breanna Stewart going to play overseas. Well, that's kind of interesting. Now, she's a member, a vice president, part of the Players Union Committee, and she's going to take a...
Stop what you're doing right now. If you needed a blaring neon warning that the WNBA labor negotiations are spiraling out of control, you just got it. And here's the kicker. It didn't come from a press release. It didn't come from a rumor. It didn't come from NBA Commissioner Adam Silver. It came from the airport. Brittany Griner, vice president of the WNBA Players Association, face of the New York Liberty, two-time MVP, and one of the most influential voices in the sport, just made a move that screams one word: panic. We've confirmed that she has officially signed to play overseas in Turkey for Fenerbahce this April. Now, if you're a casual fan, you might think, so what? WNBA players go overseas all the time. That's just the business. But here's the problem: the timeline, the calendar, the context. Connect the dots, and the picture is alarming. Brittany's sudden departure is a massive, blaring siren, signaling that the 2026 WNBA season, possibly the most anticipated season in women's sports history, could be in serious jeopardy. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're breaking down why the WNBA Players Association VP just grabbed a life vest, why the Caitlin Clark boom might hit a sudden brick wall, and why we could be staring down the barrel of a catastrophic WNBA lockout. Let's get into it.
See, this is tone deaf. This is, Pops always told me, yo, son, Pac, make sure you read the room. Read the room. Pops always told me to read the room. Breanna Stewart, you are not reading the room and understanding the situation. For you to go and pull this move, I know it's only for a week or whatever. This is bad timing, man. This is a bad look. The optics are nasty.
Let's break down the timeline. Brittany Griner has signed with a top Turkish team specifically to play in the EuroLeague Final Six, the pinnacle of European basketball. It's intense, it's grueling, and it runs April 15th to April 19th. Do you know what else is scheduled for April 19th? WNBA training camp. Literally the same day. Think about that logically. The vice president of the WNBA Players Association, the woman who's supposed to be sitting at the head of the table, staring down billionaire owners, fighting for a new collective bargaining agreement, will be on another continent the very day her league is supposed to open its doors. That's not a coincidence. That's a statement. By signing this deal, Brittany Griner is effectively double-booking herself. She's telling the basketball world one of two things. She has inside knowledge that a deal is dead and the WNBA season isn't starting on time. Or she simply doesn't care about the league's rules anymore. Now imagine what this does to the rank-and-file players. The rookies, the bench players making the minimum, the ones terrified of a lockout. They've got rent to pay, bills to cover, and they're looking to their union leadership for hope and stability. Instead, they see their vice president signing a massive six-figure deal in Europe during the exact weeks they're supposed to be reporting to camp. It screams, I'm going to be fine no matter what happens. I secured my backup. Good luck to the rest of you. And just like that, the unity of the players fractures at the moment they need it most.
Trying to get a damn deal done over here. Over here. You going and signing all the way over there. Wait a minute, man. Wait a minute. This is the thing. For one, y'all greed is already starting to show. Actual WNBA players are calling you guys, some of you WNBPA board members, greedy. They're calling you greedy. The players in which you are representing, okay?
The EuroLeague Women Final Six will be hosted in Spain from April 15th through the 19th, 2026. WNBA training camp is scheduled to begin April 19, with the season commencing on May 8th. So, assuming Stewart...
This move looks even worse when you factor in what just happened days ago. NBA Commissioner Adam Silver went on national television and sounded the alarm. He used the word urgency. He warned that we are at the 11th hour. Essentially, he told the players and the owners, if a deal isn't signed by April, This season is in serious jeopardy. And how does the vice president of the WNBA Players Association respond? She books a one-way flight to Istanbul. Think about that for a second. Imagine the CEO of a Fortune 500 company leaving for a 2-week vacation right before a multi-billion-dollar merger closes. Shareholders would revolt. Right now, WNBA fans, the shareholders of the game, are looking at the bridge of the ship and realizing nobody is steering. But it gets even crazier. We need to talk about the prioritization clause. During the last CBA negotiations, WNBA owners drew a hard line. Players must prioritize the WNBA over overseas leagues. If you don't report to camp on time because you're playing in Europe, you're ineligible for the season. Period. By signing this deal to play in the EuroLeague finals, Breanna Stewart is essentially giving a giant middle finger to the very clause she agreed to. She's publicly testing the league, daring them to suspend one of their biggest stars. More importantly, she's proving owners' worst fears true. Overseas money is still more attractive and reliable than the WNBA. That's a damning indictment of where the league stands today. And here's where it gets even more infuriating. We need to talk about Unrivaled. Breanna Stewart, along with Nafisa Kears, founded this new 3-on-3 league. The entire marketing pitch: pay players enough in the winter so they wouldn't have to go overseas. Protect their bodies. Keep the hype domestic. Build the game in the United States. And now, the founder of the league built to stop players from going overseas is going overseas. It completely undermines the mission she claimed to champion. It sends a mixed message to the entire basketball ecosystem. Stay home and build the game. Unless a Turkish billionaire offers you a bag, then go ahead. It proves the economics of women's basketball are still broken, and it exposes a massive leadership disconnect. You can't be the revolutionary trying to fix the system in America while simultaneously playing by the old system in Europe when things get tough. But here's the real tragedy. Who loses here? The 3.5 million new fans. The Caitlin Clark effect. Right now, Caitlin Clark is in a gym in Indiana, grinding for her second season. She's driving unprecedented ticket sales. She's creating insane hype. The WNBA finally has the golden goose, the mainstream attention they've been begging for 25 years. And if this season is delayed, if training camp is pushed back, if games are canceled because of a lockout, or the union leadership is busy playing in Turkey, that momentum dies. It doesn't just pause, it dies.
End of the day, bro, y'all robbing people from one thing and one thing only. The one thing y'all know they actually want, which is to see Caitlin Clark play. That's all y'all doing right now. And it's nasty work. Here it says,
You have to understand the psychology of the casual sports fan. The millions of new viewers who tuned in last year, they don't know what the EuroLeague is. They don't care about the intricacies of collective bargaining agreements. All they know is WNBA basketball is supposed to start in May. And if they tune in and find no basketball because the league can't get its act together, they won't wait around. They'll feel cheated. They'll take their attention and their wallets back to the NBA, the NFL, or baseball. They'll look at the WNBA and think, his is a Mickey Mouse league that doesn't know how to handle success. And here's the kicker. It's not just the fans watching. Everyone in the basketball world is paying attention. So if you're new here, subscribe and hit that notification bell. We'll be tracking every single update in this CBA drama. Let's hope we get some basketball this spring. I'll see you in the next one.